Good call back. So now locked and loaded here, Wolf versus Snake and Lentini. What do you think of this match?
Wolf versus Snake. It is an old school matchup, that is for sure. So the ground has been laid. I think the Reflector is a little bit more valuable for Wolf in this matchup than it was in the Young Link matchup because Snake tends to play at a slightly further range. However, in practice, that means MVD is probably going to have to play a little bit closer. So he's going to be in a little bit of an awkward range to pull out those grenades.
I can see that, relying a little bit more on the CQC, and Snake certainly has the tools. We're already seeing it right there with the dash grab into the down tilt to pick up the Wolf recovery. MVD more than tricksy enough to mix Superhyper off stage.
Who goes for the hard F smash read in the corner. That would not have killed. A little bit brave there. Let's see if it actually ends up costing him because he's still stuck in the corner, and indeed it does. That's just a little reminder. One little mistake is all it takes.
All you need to do is flick the stick up, and then the opponent goes away. Snake up tilt, tried and true. Oh, reliable.
They should put that in the tutorial for the game.
Exactly. Just like the old whatchamacallit, the SDI tutorial. Just wiggle the stick or something.
Just wiggle the stick or something. Just up tilt.
Just up, simple, super simple.
What are you doing? What are these other moves you think you've got here?
Sliding F tilt by Wolf. No slouch either in that position. Catching MVD out. Didn't have a second to get collected either here. It just feels like disadvantage state after disadvantage state, just setting them back up to the top time and time again. Superhyper doing a great job snuffing out that attempt to recover.
And we're back in this state of keeping it even. Superhyper did a good job of coming back from that initial flub, which MVD capitalized on beautifully, reading his defense out of the corner. And now it just goes back and forth the other way. I'm talking up Superhyper, and MVD almost gets a stock.
Just don't, please, MVD. MVD loves himself in that smash every now and then. It is always funny to see him get it.
You got to do it for the fans. Sometimes you just need an RPG to the feet.
And also, it just works really well for this character. This is a character that can play neutral and can win a million different interactions, or you can kill him at 30. And if you do, then you have to fight 1 million less interactions.
You ever think about how ridiculous that down smash is? The man just blasts an RPG at his own feet like it's no big deal.
Yeah, I think some of the shrapnel that you see embedded in him when he's punished, Snake, I think he might have done that to himself.
Yeah, you might be right. My man has got the ultimate pair of steel toe boots. I need to invest.
Great platform drop right there from Superhyper, just keeping stuck on that plat to have access to shield and then immediately have the availability of the Wolf back air. Solid position in this matchup.
Looking very comfortable around MVD's level 1 game plan. A lot of it, I think, revolving around that discomfort that MVD has to have with his grenade pulls, because if he gets too predictable with those or with the up smashes, he can get blown up. Speaking of up smashes, though, great coverage as Superhyper goes over it. And what does he do? Just up tilt.
This position, I'm starting to get a little bit worried for MVD. It just feels as though the camp game hasn't been there whatsoever. When you're at that awful spot, all Wolf needs to do is toss out hitboxes because you know one of them is going to connect.
Wow. Wolf back air. Tail as old as time. We were talking up Snake up tilt that entire time, but
yeah, sure is a beauty.
Showing us that he's got some silliness of his own. We love that belligerent gameplay.
I mean, you could call it belligerent, but in real talk, like, it's just a thing that Wolves need to be able to do. This isn't a character that wants to kill off of stray hits at 150. He wants to get that stock in.
Absolutely agree. I think the biggest sign, if you're looking at a Wolf and you're trying to figure out, does this person have it or not, is how good they are at placing and using back air.
True enough. Also, I think this is like our 4th and 5th seed, so this is losers round of 32. These two must have gotten upset early on in bracket. Yeah, it looks like Danny actually got MVD right after this.
Wow. And Danny is on a hot streak.
I'm going to be mad if I'm MVD if I get 2 Wolves in a row, 2 annoying matchups.
Like, bro, please.
Get me out.
Make it stop. I just want to run my gameplay.
I don't want to be in the forest no more.
You and your thanks for trying to play the game characters. Which is a crazy thing to say when the other character is Snake!
Thanks for trying to play. Indeed, what a reversal.
I'm not letting either of us play the game. We're Dunkarooing out here. You and me both, 2-for-1 special.
MVD tries to go ahead and provide the same kind of explosive gameplay that Superhyper can show. Gets it 2 for 2.
Wait, did you see that look over from Superhyper?
It's like really dog.
He just gave him side-eye mid-game.
It's like, yo, you gonna go ahead and do something nice? I'm gonna one-up you. I gotta do it twice.
Okay, now he's got his down smash. Anything you can do, I can do with slightly faster frame data. Let's get it.
Down air into the neutral air. So again, MVD forced into the corner, and Superhyper
game?
falls out of disadvantage with more hitboxes. I need more hitboxes, damn it.
We're a minute and 20 seconds into this game. What's happening? 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I've lost count of flight. Either way, way too short.
Time is an illusion. This game is all that matters.
So is disadvantage state, apparently.
Exactly. Just hit buttons and everything is going to be all right.
Man, he heard me say belligerent. He's like, oh, you haven't seen belligerent.
No, I got something for you, though.
Let me broaden your vocabulary and your horizons with this one.
Back air attempt by MVD, very nearly claiming that stock, but Superhyper tries to land the fair, can't get anything going. The C4 detonation sets up for the back air. Nikita out, at great recovery, and can't get the forward tilt.
Oh, you thought the low profile into what else? Up tilt.
This man's been doing his yoga. That's all I gotta say. How do you immediately go from just being on your stomach, crawling on the ground, to standing up with your one leg pointed to the skies?
My man, he's doing yoga, he's doing Pilates, he's doing Zumba. He got the trifecta out here.
Yeah, flexible in body and mind and spirit. Flexible morals right here playing the game like that.
Yeah. Man.
All right, both of them sitting there sharing a little bit of a lasso. The side eye, perhaps in the moment, a little bit frustrated, but now afterwards, you just gotta give him
that
one.
Side eye was crazy.
Side eye to the gamer nod at the end. It's like, yeah, you got it. I take a minute to think it over. You got it though.
All right, I think now we're maybe gonna take probably a deep breath after that one. That was a little bit hot and heavy for my liking.
Real talk, time him out.
Time him out.
We need to do the exact reversal here.
Do the complete switch.
Yeah, we have a 2-minute game into a 7-minute game. Exact. Perfect. Balance.
You got to even it out for the schedule. Look, we've got another set coming up. They're not ready yet. Oh, but MVD's not ready for a classic fair bear. It really is 2019.
I feel like we're not going to get a timeout here, maybe, Lentini.
Yeah, I don't think so. Other than that, Steve, I feel like this has just been 2019, the bracket.
Kind of, yeah. Like, there's been a lot of just, like, base roster characters or early DLC with something like Joker.
Yeah, you're right. The Joker did come out. So maybe we dabble into, what was that, like 2020 or was that 2019?
I think that was 2020, was it?
Okay. Okay. MVD just mouthed wow in the player cam.
You love watching the players get tilted in real time. Nikita not quite going to connect. A little bit of a dash back, and then Superhyper trying to live up to his name, tossing out a couple more backers despite the fact the Wolves at 0.
Yeah, that name was definitely true. The facade was a lie.
True, yeah, it could be.
Even still, he's trying to hold it down like he's not that man, but he clearly is HIM, him.
I am stunned that side B from Wolf didn't connect.
Yeah, it's got a weird hitbox. We're going for a shine combo. You know what? Sure. You got it, Superhyper.
I mean, they said Jackal DQ'd from this. Are we sure? Sure, Hyper kind of shades of another Wolf main.
Well, you're absolutely right. This is some Jackal-coded gameplay.
Inside of you are 2 Wolves, and one of them is Jackal. Occasionally, you got to let him run.
And the other one's Superhyper, which might be just as chaotic.
Perhaps.
Okay, MVD starting to space out. We see MVD being the one who is very clearly the progenitor of the slow game plan, if he can make it happen.
Yeah, this is definitely fire and ice right here, and so far the temperature has been raised, but I mean, at some point you have to worry that MVD is going to start getting to that percentage point where all he needs is to tap it in with something like a C4 or an up tilt. Speaking of tapping in.
Yeah, he almost got it with that little combo off the grenade, but he didn't follow the DI from Superhyper quite right and was too far to the side. But that would have killed.
Yeah, this is next stray hit does it, and so far MVD has been the master of these situations.
Ooh, try to go for the up smash, a little bit too far away. This is not truly 2019 because that would have hit back then. But you know what does hit? A little pot shot off the corner.
And then the immediate run back. Superhyper not taking a moment to consider a counter pick. It's like, we're going back to it. PS2.
Run it back.
Yeah, this has been a hot set. God damn.
It has.
I'm having fun.
I was not prepared for what we were about to see going on here. This is exciting.
I mean, I talked a little bit about getting slowed down, and we saw that really well towards the end. You pointed out that MVD got a chance to grip the tempo of that event, and exactly what we needed to see happen. MVD got space, tossed out projectiles, shine wasn't coming out from Superhyper, and we weren't in a position to start tossing out those wild hitboxes.
It kind of reminds me of what we saw in Steve versus Yoshi, where Yoshi gets in against Steve, and it's like, please just get off of me. It's the same thing where Superhyper is trying to get in against MVD and not let him get set up.
Smash not going to connect, could lead to a big combo right there. Grenade is out, so we have to break that up and toss it away. And great spot dodge from MVD.
Hyper handled that very well. Could have possibly gotten a better extension if he got the right read on throwing the grenade, but the important thing was that he got his basic combo even though it was there.
Now stuck in the corner yet again. Nikita from the platform was an interesting option right there. Luckily, it doesn't matter because just flick the stick.
We love up tilt. My C-stick goes crazy. But if you look at MVD's controller, all of it's going to be immaculate, but his C-stick is going to be destroyed.
Worn to a nub. It doesn't even say C anymore. It says please.
No, I played someone in bracket once who had a C-stick like that. The yellow part was just missing.
Jesus. I'm in no mood to talk. On my first controller when I competed, I broke it off and I nailed it back together. So just a nail coming out the top of my C-stick.
Oh, no. Now that's abrasive right there.
Speaking of abrasive, Superhyper with a little bit of a teabag right there at center stage.
Well, you gotta do it for the fans, for the people.
It's like we get it. You're gonna come back eventually, right?
Okay. Okay. Oh,
was that a nod from MVD?
I was about to say, why are you nodding that, MVD? Don't encourage him.
I mean, this is a do-or-die game right here for sure, Hyper. You've been talking about like the explosive game plan for the past couple games, but so far it has all been MVD with a full stock lead. Tries to get the box edge guard into the up tilt. MVD, you're insane.
That's what you get, Superhyper. You thought you could taunt on MVD? You know how many things this man has seen in his storied career? You think that's going to be the one that sends him over the edge?
This dog been doing it for a decade. This ain't the first time that he's been taunted mid-match.
My man, he won the first Smash Ultimate Major. He's been around the block.
Let alone all the other games that he's been playing. This dude's been a legend since Brawl.
True.
And Superhyper completely nonplussed, just sitting on the platform, does a little bit of a howl before trying for the Kali Ma. Instead, all right, it's all in good fun right there.
That's an MV dub if I've ever seen one.
Good God.
Superhyper, you brought that on yourself. How dare you taunt my GOAT?